La 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 ba ba da da da. Oh, wow. Hey, pura vida, mi gente. Hey, much love and respect. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Science for that intro. Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? I see you guys. Thank you for joining. The familia, the tribe, the people. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. And we got the RTU squad already in the house. RTU, get used to that. RTU. So I just want to have do a little special announcement, right? And after the special announcement, we're gonna watch a little bit, a couple tours I did in a couple museums here in Costa Rica. Okay, just to treat you guys for joining live. All right. So we're gonna do. I just want you guys to know. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to the people at Royal Tribal University for contacting me and thinking about me when it comes to, hey, maybe Kurimeo can help us, teach part of the history. And hey, I was honored to even thought of. The best thing about it, guys, is it's just not random people. These are people who've been following me for a long time, and they're very hip with the information, and it was just a great opportunity for me to be able to like do this. I always wanted to kind of do this because they wouldn't let us teach this stuff in a real. When I say real, I mean in the hijack hijack institutions. Yeah, let's not call it, because we are the real. We the real. And when you guys check out the courses that they offer in this online university, you see how real it is. So yeah, that was my bag on that. Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. So big shout out to Jaguar. Big shout out to Jaguar, Chief Jaguar. I forget the name. I don't think I've heard her name. But big shout out to Chief Jaguar for building this, and doing her thing with it for many years now. So this is not new, guys. They're just adding me to it, and we have been meeting about it and talking about it, and so we're almost there. I'm literally almost, I'm ready, but I guess, I've never done anything like this, but they're helping me through it the whole way. They're very great. These are very good people. So shout out to Jaguar, Chief Jaguar, Odales, and Ayana. Shout out to you three. Thank you for even thinking about me. All right, so let's get through it. Let me just open up their website. So if you look at the description of the video, guys, if you'll see a couple links there. And let me just open up the page. So when you go to the royaltribaluniversity.com website, this is the first thing you see, right? And a video plays. So I like to play that video real quick. It might lag a little bit because we're online, but when you go to it, it plays in real time. A lot of these are images. They're like an art photo gallery. A lot of good indigenous people's photos and images and drawings. And I was able to share some of the collection I had with them so they can be able to post it here. Let me just go to it right now so we can get the vibes going, right? Just so we can get the vibes going. Now, I don't know, Odalis or Ayana, if you're watching, if the music is copyrighted. So I'm kind of scared to play the music. I just thought about that. I want to get a copyright, you know. But you guys get the idea, you know. And this is just a little, again, like introduction, little welcoming video gallery, photo gallery that they have on the website. Okay. So welcome, welcome. Yeah, Chief Jag, yep. Chief Justice Jaguar Son. Okay. Chief Justice Jaguar Sonbai. Okay. Shout out to Chief Justice Sonbai. All right. All right. Hey, do you guys own this music? Let me know if I can play it. I might get a copyright. I don't know. But anyways, this is what, you know, this is really cool. This little slideshow thingy. It's like a slide, it's a little real gallery. It's an online, Eventually they're probably gonna make this virtual. That would be kind of cool. You guys kind of like make it virtual. People can click on things and learn about the Choctaw, for example. Hey, maybe I should be talking about this in private. Or maybe you guys already have that. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, this is awesome. This is awesome. So you guys see, let's put some other music in the background that I know won't get copyrighted. Even though they got the drums, I should get the drums going. Hold up. Yeah. I'm just trying to protect myself from their hijack copyrights. So yep, that's the video right there. Oh, special thanks. Okay, I just saw that. Oh, it's free music, how's it? Oh, okay, okay. So this is the website, guys. A message from the deans. All right, you guys can read the message right there. So let me just read it. Through our visions, Royal Tribal University breathes from the remembrance of who we are, where we come from, and what we owe to those who came before us, and those yet to arrive. Our work is guided by ancestral wisdom that teaches education is sacred, service is a duty, and leadership is stewardship. We honor the deep knowing that is carried in our bloodlines, cultures, and communities. At RTU, learning is not disconnected from life, but it is a living practice meant to restore balance and awaken purpose while strengthening the collective. We believe true education heals, empowers, and returns people to their rightful capacity to contribute with dignity and spirit of excellence. Our commitment is to service-driven scholarship that meets real human needs. We prepare learners not only to succeed professionally, but to serve ethically, lead courageously, and build systems that uplift rather than exploit. That's what's up right there. That's real stuff right there, guys. From youth to elders, from returning citizens to emerging leaders, we stand with those seeking knowledge as a pathway to restoration and self-determination. We feel the Royal Tribal University exists to stabilize communities, preserve cultural intelligence, and cultivate leaders who understand that their success is inseparable from the well-being of others. We walk forward carrying ancestral responsibility. We are bringing ancient and hidden or forgotten truths with modern innovation that grounds progress in respect, accountability, and care for the people. As associate deans, we serve with humility and conviction. We invite all who feel called to learning with purpose, service with heart, and leadership with conscience to join us in this work. May what we build here honor our ancestors, strengthen our communities, heal our nations, and open clear paths for generations to come, okay? In service and solidarity, the Associate Deans of the Royal Tribal University, okay, guys? Remember who you are? Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout out to Dallas, shout out to Ayana, and again, Chief Jaguar as well. So, guys, I have the instructions on how to enroll or just look at all the courses that they offer. Don't just, if you're interested in other things, a lot of you are experts in what I've shown over the years. You've been following since day one. So you might want to, maybe you're interested in the other courses too. So as you guys see in the top, there's tabs, right? So you have enrollment right away. You have course descriptions, right? So when you click on enrollment, you guys will get all the information on the courses, what credits you get, how it works down, how it breaks down. Like you got spring semester, and then you got the autumn semester, right? So semester 1, semester 2. I'm going to be in semester 1, which is the spring semester. And you guys can see, it'll bring you here. Our undergraduate degree is program, so you got the different courses. So it's not just mine in this semester. even though you can take mine individually, right? But look at all they offer. And then they describe, if you have any questions as well, guys, you can just hit the contact us and, they'll help you through everything. So in the semester, you get all this, right? And a lot of it, this is very important, guys. Like what they're teaching, it's not like based on a movement or doctrine. It's just truth. It's just, becoming your own, claiming your sovereignty, or not just sovereignty, but your trust, your person, that you are a real person. So you're not treated like a little kid when it comes to their laws. So that's just very important. And it comes with good heart. It doesn't come for any type of benefit like others try to do with it, So as you can see, you see my course right there. Just want to show you something else. So you can click on my course here, right? You would click, go to this, let me see. No, that's not it. You go to course descriptions, and then you got all these different courses. A lot of the things on the website still being tweaked though, but everything kind of works good still. All right, so you got the different courses. All right, let me see. So as you guys can see, it's more than just one thing. Go to this one. Okay. If I go to mine, I was trying to hold up, guys. Okay, we go here. I think I have the link on the video. Hold up. I have the link in my video.
Si quieres crear una app, pero no tienes ni idea de programación ni por dónde...
Chill out with that. Okay. Okay. So in the description of the video, you got, let's see. Okay. Hey, what happened to the links here? They messed up the links. All right, now I gotta, hold on, guys. I gotta fix those links. Good thing I saw that. I don't know what YouTube did. Okay. Maybe you guys can put it in the chat as well. Self-governing is what, okay, self-governing, yeah, that's how, yeah, anything you want to add on the chat. That's why I see no link. Okay, I get it. I'll fix that, guys. Don't worry, I'll fix that as well. I'll fix that for sure. I'll do that right now. Okay. So the jot form, okay, yeah. Website, courses, there we go. So how do they click on mine individually? I'm looking for, I see the form. Okay, so jot form. Let me click on the jot form. I got another window open here, guys. Hold on. So in the, where you click on enroll, yeah, right, enroll now. When you guys go to enrollment, you see all the info. When you click on enroll, it's gonna open up a jot form where you enroll, you put your information. And the course, this is where you will pick, I believe, my course. Which one is it? This is a genealogy. So I will be under genealogy. Okay, very important. Again, if you guys have questions, make sure just contact them. They'll help you through the whole thing. Click on genealogy. I'm under genealogy, and yeah, genealogy. Okay. I know there was another way to see. Let me see. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. So when you go to course descriptions, there's other pages, right? On the bottom, I went to page 2, and I'm one of these. I think it's this one. HG 107. Genealogy, HG 107, which is funny because 17 is my number, if you guys didn't know. Dallas and Ayana. 17. All right. So you see, guys, here goes the course. This is my course, so it's gonna be 4 classes in total, about 3 hours long each. Like 3, so we're gonna, talk a lot, we're gonna show a lot. And it's like a classroom setting. Like a classroom setting. So this would be, so let's see what it says. With Kurimeo, who explores the hidden and long forgotten genealogical history of the Americas through indigenous, biblical, and pre-colonial lenses, records, ancient migrations, and ancestral lineages that connect biblical tribes with indigenous nations of the Western Hemisphere. That's a very deep statement right there. I hope I can. All right, let's go. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be really cool. If you're interested. And again, you got so many other courses, right? Just want to show that again. You got so many other courses, right? When you go home again, you go to course description, and you guys see. So this would be part of the first semester. There's other classes you can take in the first semester, and then you got another semester coming in autumn, right? And like when you guys start, if you're new to the whole law thing, it's deep, right? It's deep what they're trying to help you with. I'm talking about self-governing. I don't know a lot of if people understand what that means, in a deep way, deep spiritual way too. So, because you gotta involve spirit, because we're from the great spirit. So you got to involve everything with the knowledge, the physical with the spiritual, man, with the knowledge. And that's what we've been doing since day one, right? So this is all the courses. And again, this is mine in particular, right? And again, if you go through the jot form, you see that, just read the whole thing, all right? Read the whole thing so you can understand, right? So you can understand. Yep. All right. So just make sure you read through the whole thing. If you have any questions before anything, just contact them. They're good people. All right. Hopefully you guys are interested and you actually even join other courses, because I'm going to do the same. I'm actually going to do the same. I might see you there in the other classes too, as a fellow student. Right? Because we always keep learning. That's the thing. A lot of people think that they're done learning or that they know it all, but we always keep learning. All right? We always keep learning. I mean, it's self-explanatory, right, guys? You go to the about. Oh, there goes your mission. Our mission by Chief Justice Jaguar Sambe Pamunki Powhatan Seat, 1865, okay? I just want to read these things because a lot of you might not even go read them. It says, Royal Tribal University's divine mission is to strengthen indigenous communities and this underserved families by providing culturally aligned legal literacy, ministry-based crisis response, justice education, and community accountability, training that restores identity, stability, and self-governance. Says our vision, a nation where underserved communities possess the knowledge, confidence, cultural grounding, and support networks necessary to navigate legal, administrative, and crisis challenges with dignity, competence, and collective power. This vision helps in building generational stability and justice participation. All right, that's deep right there. Why RTU? Why? Royal Tribal University's sui generis status makes our institution uniquely able to educate with special purpose, sacred responsibility, and continuity. Our institution operates through a self-governing teaching model grounded in ancestral wisdom, applied knowledge, and ethical stewardship. Education here is not passive. It is actionable, transformative, and exclusively designed to improve both the individual and society at large. Focus. Our academic focus is the elevation and evolution of ancestral lineage through practical mastery in finance and wealth management, chaplaincy and multi-faith spiritual care, and tribal harmony and continuity. These disciplines are not taught in isolation. They are integrated to develop leaders who understand the systems of commerce, the spiritual dimensions of service, and the responsibilities of governance within community and culture. That's some very deep stuff, guys, here. And I really Believe them, guys. It's not just a gimmick, you know, because you got to know people's hearts. It's not always just about the info, and you know, you got to know people's hearts too. You know, don't follow blindly. You know, and you know, if I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna be a part of this, because trust me, like I'm going with the breath, Hawa. You know, is where Hawa is leading me, right? So it says principles. This university is more than an institution. It is a portal, a remembrance, and a return to our original greatness. Here, learning restores authority of self, mastery of systems. Sorry, yeah, self, mastery of systems, and reverence for life. We are committed to guiding every student toward the full activation of their gifts, creating a monumental impact across communities, nations, and beyond. This work is spirit-led, truth anchored and expanded, autochtonously, filling in the gaps where our ancestral obligations and birthrights stand collectively released from mental prisons. From the sun sets free is free indeed. Sorry, whom the sun sets free is free indeed. Chief Justice Jaguar Sunbay Pamunki, all right, Powhatan, 1865. Who we are, understanding your American Indian heritage will give you the courage to make a difference. Through research, reflection, and a deeper understanding of history, we affirm that many of our ancestors were indigenous to this land, forcibly subjugated and mislabeled as slaves, all right? Not just slaves, but colored, you know, tags, because a lot of them didn't even become slaves ever. You know, tags, right? Paper genocide, reclassification. That's all of us. We do affirm that many of our ancestors are indigenous, including myself, including you guys, us. It's not just one color. Like, it's not just based on colors, what I'm trying to say. But we know, we affirm that many of our ancestors were indigenous to this land and forcibly subjugated and reclassified. Many things they were. Slaves, they were not. Exactly. We were artisans, craftsmen, educators, healers, warriors, mothers, fathers, and children who were robbed of their culture, their language, their spirituality, their dignity, and their very lives. The exorbitant costs, logistics, and technological limitations of 16th and 17th century transoceanic transport make it clear that the large-scale importation of human cargo often attributed to this narrative neither comports nor aligns with the realities of the time. And believe that, we're going to talk about that in my courses, in my classes, definitely. So enroll now. Okay? You got contact info. You got any questions, you know, hit them up, guys. Contact them, you know. Okay? I think it's a good thing. And if you're looking to learn new things and develop yourself in self-governing in many different ways, not just with history, I recommend the courses that they offering, you know. And contact them if you need any help with anything, you know, too. Just contact them, you know. They're willing to work with people. They're willing to work not just with people, but the real people. All right. And, you know, these are people who could discern, so you can't fool them. These are people who are very discerning, like they know, they can tell who you are right away, you know, because they align with the breath, with the Great Spirit. And so that's what they're going to do. Anyways, hit them up, guys. And I hope to see some of you. I hope to see some of you in the course, in my course, right? Is this one right here again? That's the one, that's the title, okay? You get 4 credits. There's an under degree and all that here, guys. Like, hey, they taking it serious as much as they're allowed to, right? Because you know how these institutions are, you know, but they're going all the way with it, okay? And that's why I'm gonna try to be a part of it, and you know, I'm just going with the Hawa flow. All right, so make sure to hit them up. I hope to see you guys in the course, okay? We're gonna go into, because you guys are here live, I just want to go ahead and go over this. I'm talking about indigenous history, and I want to show you, even though this was all, I'm going to show you artifacts that were found in Costa Rica, guys. We're going to do a little tour through a gold museum, and then we're going to go to another museum. And this is both there in the capital, in the city. and we're gonna look at some artifacts and watch how these artifacts. Just you're gonna see how advanced this is, and the art, and we're talking about culture. We're not just like it was just saying. We're not just descendants of slaves or savages or whatever they want to tell us our people were, right? We're gonna show how advanced the metallurgy was, the stonework, the art, the culture. You're gonna see how similar it is to people in other parts of the Americas, like the mound builders, right? Like people in the southeast and from Mexico or Central America or even South America. You're gonna see the connection. We got to get past the colors, man. You got to understand, we are family. A lot of us are family, whether we think it or believe it, or not, So hope you guys enjoy. I'll probably do my little side commentary, right? That's why I do my little side commentary. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at get on the store. Make sure to enroll in the course. Make sure I got all the info. Oh yeah, I gotta fix the links. I'm gonna fix the links for sure, guys. I'm gonna fix the links for sure in the description. But let me see. Let me see. Oh man, I don't even know why you're not a moderator yet. You're a moderator now. And so if you want to drop any links, just go ahead. All right. If anybody want to help out with the links, the moderators with the university links, go ahead and drop them. Hey, James, man, thank you, man. Appreciate you, James. Shout out to James in the chat. Check out his channel. The elder, big bro, not even an elder. He's a big bro, but he is an elder for a lot of you to respect. He got a lot to say. Go hear him out. You got to learn from everybody. Thank you, James. All right, let's go to take a little tour with me in San Jose. We're gonna go to a couple museums. Thank you for being here. Wow. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just here in the capital of Costa Rica, San Jose. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of something. I'm gonna go to a gold museum, but on the way, this is another museum right here. This wasn't always a museum, as you guys can see. This was a castle. It was a fort. They actually had a lot of wars here. And this is probably old world right here, so-called Tartarian. And you can see that it has many levels, and it even goes down. There's most likely a subterranean part here, and it probably goes all the way down. All right, so I just want to show you guys that. All right, this is the Museo Nacional de Costa Rica, the National Museum of Costa Rica. We're gonna go in there too one day. We're not going there today. We're going somewhere else, but I just want to show you guys. All right. So like on the side of this building, it has like bullet holes and everything from the wars and stuff. But yeah, there you go, a little fort here in the capital. Old world buildings. Wow. Yeah. In San Jose, Costa Rica, man. Just taking a little tour here. I want to show you guys. Check this out. Uh-oh. What they got here right in the Supreme Court. This is the court, judicial, the tribunal, justice buildings, Costa Rica in the capital. And they got the little pyramid right here, and they got the spear balls. I told you those are not the real ones. They made those, but we already know what those mean. Saw the video. All right, just want to show you guys this. Yeah. Wow. We're gonna go to the Gold Museum, don't worry. We're about to go. All right, we're still in San Jose. Want to show you this theater, old world building right here, another one. As you guys can see, that's from the old world. They didn't build that with ox and carts. And this is the cathedral in San Jose, the capital. And also old world style. They have remodeled this one, but it did look older before. This is a little park right in front of it. All right. Again, we're in San Jose, in the capital of Costa Rica. All right. Old world building. Old world building. Oh, wow. That's the National Theater too, another one. Another old world building. And of course, all this is many levels underground. This is where we're gonna go. That's where the Gold Museum is. I'm gonna take you guys to the Gold Museum under here. It's actually underneath. It's 3 levels down. So that shows you that this goes down a lot, whether you want to call it mud flood or whatever, the reset, the Tartarian thing, but it definitely looks like it goes down So again, this is we're still in San Jose. All right. So let's go into the Gold Museum. All right. We're about to go in here. Museo Banco Central Oro Precolombino, or pre-Columbian art. That's where we're about to go. Okay. Next to the building. Again, this is in the basement. We're about to go down. All right. So we're in the third level down, and we're about to go in right now. So as we look at the artifacts, guys, I just want to tell you, we're 3 levels down on the ground. We're 3 floors down from the top. So this museum is like this building. This is all under that building. I just showed you that. It's called the National Theater. Obviously, this building goes a lot deeper down. This has been buried or something, or there's something to say. This building is definitely older than what they tell us. So right now we're starting the tour in this museum. It's called the Gold Museum. It's right in the capital or in the city. And as you guys can already see, look, you see who's that? Who's that right there? Look at him. He's chilling. This is our ancestors sat. You see that pose right there? This is a really good pose for us. Like you being like squatting down like that. You guys got to practice that a lot. Like while you're sitting down all day, just do a couple, just pose like that. You see how long you're able to walk and stuff. But anyway, let's keep going. Look at that. Remember who you are? Hey guys, look at these cornrows right here I just found. See the cornrows on his head. See the cornrows, the hair. All right. You see the hair. Yeah, you see, guys, how advanced this is, the art, and even just in shields or even like like things we wore, like copper plates on the chest or gold plates, not just copper, but gold plates. All right. Just is very advanced. Costa Rica has a lot of artifacts. Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Panama, Colombia. Like we have so much gold. That whole area, that's the true Gold Coast right there. So I don't know if you guys remember, recently I did I re-uploaded some older videos where we're talking about navigation, the one with Atlantis in America. If you guys saw it recently, I believe a couple days back, last week, I was showing this in the book. They were talking about these gold things right here. They were actually navigational tools. They were navigational tools. They used to help navigate, you know. Yes, believe it or not. All these right here. These are the navigational things that they were using. On my last video, I was explaining it, right, in Atlantis in Costa Rica. Yep. We're going to read from the book now, Atlantis in America. This is Navigators of the Ancient World, all right? Navigators. Ivor Sapp and George Erickson is written by them. On assignment, one of Ivor's students, Humberto Carro, found evidence of the use of an ancient sextant used by Arab navigators. See? All right, listen to this. Muslim Arab navigators, the Moors, that was described in detail in the 13th century manuscript that became the basis for the classic, the 1001 Arabian Nights. Through the character Sinbad, the sailor, the tales contained in this classic probably depicted adventures of many Sinbads, stretching back through hundreds of sailings over thousands of years. It was the use of these voyages of a rectangular sextant. All right, we're going to show the images. All right, this is what we're just reading about. See? Called a kamal by the Arabs that caught Carro's attention. The kamal was made of two wooden rectangles united by a long knotted cord. Each knot on the cord represented the latitude of a known port. Northern ports were represented by knots closest to the rectangle. Ports closer to the equator were represented by knots that permitted a fuller extension of the arm, effectively lowering the sighting latitude of the kamal by holding the knot represented a port and his teeth and extending the kamal with its edge on the horizon and pointing it at Polaris. The accomplished navigator could determine his position relative to the latitude of his destination. All right, so when I read this, it says here, knotted cords, and it shows this guy. Tim Severin demonstrates the use of the kamal and knotted cord in a National Geographic magazine article in July 1982. 13 years later, in an article of Maya murals at Bonampak. All right, in Bonampak, they had the same image. Knotted cords extending from the mouth, believed by the present authors to be a vestige of a degenerate naval traditions, are described as examples of barbaric torture and ritual savagery. All right, they're trying to say, they said, oh no, they're just doing some barbaric stuff, but it was actually the Mayas and the people in Costa Rica and ancient America were actually using this to help them navigate. All right, now let's go look at some examples of this. All right, as it says here, if Polaris appeared above the height of the kamal, the sailor had ventured north of his destination. Okay,
If Polaris appeared below, the sailor was too far south. If the North Star aligned with the rectangle, the ship and destined port were on the same latitude, and the sailor was on course. All right, and then we have this image right here. This is made out of gold. I'm going to show you guys one day. I'm going to go to the Gold Museum and show you some real live artifacts here in Costa Rica of this. There's so many of these found here, and these were navigational tools. These are navigational tools, guys. You see, he's doing it too. It says figures with knotted cords extended from their mouths, often tethered to rectangular shapes, have been found throughout the Diquis Delta region of Costa Rica. Surely these were navigational instruments, not torture devices. I dodged the hijack. That was by R.A. Jade Museum, Ancient Egyptians and Chinese in America. All right, that's another book we're going to get into.
I forgot.
Notes that in both ancient America and Egypt, gods are depicted with the odd characteristic of a double twisted rope issuing from their mouths. Another similarity is the Egyptian custom of placing small strips of papyrus by the dead, and the Mexican custom of placing bunches of paper with dead. Obviously, both people had a belief in the power of the written word to transcend earthly life, but it could not transcend nor long survive the burnings and desecration of less enlightened cultures that followed. All right, that was when the Moors and Sephardic Jews came, the less enlightened. You know, they burned up everything, and the Catholics. What struck Ivar and his student Umberto was that knotted rope extended from the mouth was very similar to a repeated motif on pottery and gold pendants that Lothrop had found in association with the spheres of Diquis Delta. Lothrop characterized these numerous items as representing snake coming out of the mouth, a deity. All right, you hear that? See what they were saying? That's rope they had. And this guy, this hijack archaeologist that was here in Costa Rica, this guy named Lothrop, he was probably sent as an agent, gatekeeping, and he's saying, yeah, that's nothing, that's not rope or navigators, that's just snakes coming out of his mouth. He's a deity. But Ivar had believed them to be simply units of measure. Again, Ivar had questioned their function. Now he felt he had an answer. If his hypothesis was correct, it was a geographically large answer. This same symbolism, the knotted cords coming out of the mouth, has also been depicted in pre-Inca burial sites in Peru, and on stela and the archaeological sites of Copan in Honduras, and Bonampak and Xachilang in the Yucatan. In India, similar depictions have been found in pre-Aryan sites in the Indus Valley and among the followers of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction. This discovery...
So guys, as you guys can see, first of all, this is the kind of stuff we're probably going to be talking about in the courses. You know, we're going to get deep if you're new to my channel, you know. Anyways, but as you guys see, I had read that years ago in that book, and I already knew about it because I had seen these figures here in Costa Rica. And you see, what they were trying to tell you that these are actual navigational tools, just like the Arabs, so-called Arabs had, right? We got to have context. Arab, who's the pure Arabs? You guys remember? The pure Arabs come from Yarub. The pure Arabs come from Yarub. Yarub was a son of Khatan or Joktan. Yucatan, Joktan. So who had this first? When they're saying, oh, Arabs had this, well, this is way more ancient than the Arab, so-called Arab navigators of medieval times. This is way more ancient. This is what we've been trying to show you, and that's how deep we're going to get into courses, you know. You guys know America, the true old world. But again, let's keep going, you know. I hope you guys enjoy it so far. And you guys are going to see how way more cooler artifacts too. Check it out. So that's the navigational tool, right? Look at that, guys. Some more navigational designs. You see the little metal plate, they put it over their mouths. And that's how they used to know where to go. Remember, we read this in my other video, Atlantis in America, where they found this stuff in Costa Rica, in Panama, all over the place. And here we are, showing you guys. Oh, wow. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. Do you remember who you are? Decked out in gold. Look at that, decked out in gold. Do you remember who you are? Ancient Costa Rican right here, decked out in gold. Look at this, guys, some crowns or some necklaces out of gold, earrings. You see how they were decked out in jewelry? Look at that chain, the gold chain. Been wearing chains, rocking chains for thousands of years. Yep. Alright guys, that was my little tour here in the Gold Museum, San Jose. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Might get some more footage, might not. But I hope you enjoyed the little tour here in San Jose today. Alright. Back into civilization. You see, so that was all underground, 3 floors down. 3 floors down, all underground. Alright. Old world. Another old world building right here. In between all these new modern buildings. Alright. Just walking through San Jose. Still there, you guys can see the design and everything. That probably goes deep down under. Here we got another one. Old world building right here, right in San Jose, Costa Rica. As you guys can see, it's in bad shape, but it's been here preserved amongst all these other buildings. You guys can see San Jose is not very developed. They left it looking like a third world country like the 60s and 70s. They're just now starting to build buildings, you know, and get all advanced here. All right. We're going to another video here. Don't go anywhere. We got another tour. We're going to the National Museum and the Jade Museum. This is a really good artifacts as well. Pretty cool. All right, stick around. Thank you for joining me live. Appreciate you guys here. Take the tour with me. Again, enroll. I fixed the links. The links to the university are now fixed. I have one pinned, the main website pinned on the chat, but in the description of the video, I have all the different links for you. Okay, and again, this is a little treat since you joined live. This is a little treat we're doing here since we're talking about indigenous history. Do you guys understand the sophistication? All right, let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to come to the National Museum of Costa Rica today. I showed you guys before that this building, what appears to be like an old world building, refurbished. Shout out to Paul Cook and everybody else researching that, John Levy. And all the rest, you know, the mud flood people and all that. So this is the plaza in front of it. We're in San Jose. We're in the capital of Costa Rica. And again, we're gonna go into the museum right here. This, what appears to be a fort. It was a fort actually. It was used for war. There's bullets on the side of the building over there. But that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go in this building. All right. Peace, peace, peace. Museo Nacional de Costa Rica. All right. Oh, wow, wow. And they got this right here in the entrance. And they got one of those spherical balls, right? You see that? A real one. Oh yeah, this is a real one. Look at that. Navigational points, future videos I'm gonna show you guys. All right. So you guys, you know, I just did the video with the spears. If you haven't seen it from last week, go ahead, check it out. What they mean is navigational map. These spears are all over the country. And guys, when I touched it, it didn't feel like cement. It was real. It was like touching a rock. They molded that from that's a real megalithic thing. It's not like the Giza pyramids where that's like poured on cement. That's geopolymer. It's very different. All right, that's very ancient. Okay. So let's continue. There's a little bit of the, that's where the tower right there, that's on the other side of the building. There's the tower right here. I was saying it's shut up. Got war stuff on it. All right. All right, guys, this is the entrance. They actually have like a little greenhouse here with butterflies and stuff, you know? So that was the entrance right there. And you come into this beautiful little garden right away. Like a little greenhouse. We got a lot of tourists here visiting Costa Rica. A lot of tourists. All right, look at that. So we got a little butterfly. I guess you don't see them, but I do see them in my yard, so you guys will see them. Old picture of the place. Told you, old world building. Old world Costa Rica. Yeah. Were they refurbished, huh? Was this a star fort? So as you guys can see, part of the old towers. the old walls. Pretty cool. Pretty cool right here. All right, guys, we have actual jail cells. You know, again, this was a like a tower dungeon and a place where they had captives and stuff. You know, so we're gonna take a look at some of the jail cells. Right here it says temporary exhibitions, rooms and jail cells. All right, go in here. Look at this old world building. Hey, what's up, Paul? Look at this. You see, they refurbished it. So they're refurbishing the building, huh? You see? Look at this. Wow. This was a little jail cell. Look at how. This was a jail cell. Look how big this is. Can you imagine being in here? Oh man, with no windows. All right, so you guys saw that? Some old pictures here. What you see here, copper colored, huh? You see that? You see who's on the streets walking around? Some more old buildings here. So it's a little gallery, as you guys can see. Bunch of little pictures. And we got some old pics here. Some of the old houses. Got a little canyon here, old school. Some more over here. You guys can see. I think these were the bathrooms. This where you pooped? Oh, look at that. The interior Congress building. Wow, look at that old world. Look at that fanciness. So right now we're one of the towers. We're inside the tower now. You guys can see. There was a lot of war going on here in the 40s and 50s that really, right now we don't even have a military, guys. All right, some of the jail cells here, the old ones. All right, you guys can see the room in there. Can you imagine being locked up in there back in the 40s? Yeah, wow, wow. So yeah, we're in the top part of the museum now. This is what it looks like. Let me show you guys. Again, a lot of tourists here. This is the top of the museum. Well, not the top, like a plaza right on one of the floors. And we got another spear there. All right. And San Jose, a little bit of San Jose. So you guys can see. As you guys can see, San Jose is not really well developed. There's not a lot of tall buildings. They did that on purpose. They haven't developed the country in like so many years, since the 50s, 60s. Ever since the actual Civil War that you guys saw those old pictures, they haven't really done anything, you know? So it's just now being built up. A lot of buildings going up, condos and things like that. So this was about 2 or 3 years ago. So all the condos are being built. It's like high risers now. It's all condos and stuff, guys. Like they're gentrifying the whole city, literally. Anyways, so yeah, this is the top of it. We're gonna go into the pre-Columbian exhibit right now. That's really what I came to see, what they have in there. So let's go see what's in there, guys. All right, so we're gonna go into the pre-Columbian part right here. We go through these doors. Right? Check it out. Wow. Nice little tables and seats that we had. You can see a lot of that stuff here in Costa Rica. This is a crocodile. Look at that. We've got all these little tables, seats, and also they used for making corn, grinding corn and all that. Making the masa, and for sitting, for putting things on like a table. And you see the signs. They usually got a story to tell, even the designs. Look at the stonework. That's very sophisticated, you know? That almost looks like a lot of the mound builder stuff and Easter Island statues a little bit. They even have the hands just like on the belly, like the Easter Island one. She's pregnant. Look at the hair on this one, and look at the hair. It's braided and stuff, like cornrows and stuff. Okay. And we got this design here on the wall. Petroglyphs. All right, some petroglyphs, ancient petroglyphs. It's from 1200 to 500 BC. That's the hijack. All right, this is what they're finding here. They find this all over North America and South America. You guys seen the videos. And the statues again. Wow. This is basalt rock. And look at this one. This one's nice. All the way from the bottom. It's got a little lizard crocodile in the back. Appears to be. And he's just like, yeah, holding up his arm. Almost like that Chinese cat. We got more petroglyphs here on the rock. You see that? This from 1200 to 500 BC supposedly. Again, 1200 to 500 BC supposedly. We got another stone sphere here. And it's amazing to be able to touch these. Wow, it's pure rock, guys. They have little dents on them, but it's literally spherical, very perfectly round. How did they do that? And we got this right here. So I told you guys, so it's not just Mexico where you got this stuff. All right, this is all the stuff they don't really teach us about here much. In Costa Rica, they don't know who these people are. They give credit to a lot of people. They just tell you where it was found in the country, but they don't know nothing about who built these things. And look at the top. Is that the dracon or an alligator on top? All right, that's the hijack we're talking about when the conquistadors got here, right? Look what they did. Look at all the gold, guys. Remember we did the Gold Museum tour? It's kind of like the same thing. All right. All the gold we had here in Costa Rica. Yeah, see? From here, Nicaragua, Panama, Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, all these places, you know, Ecuador, so much gold. You were decked out in gold. Look at that. Look at your bling bling. Yeah, gold belt, everything, gold bracelet. You see that? Gold earrings, piercings, everything gold. All right? Oro, el poder simbólico, the power of gold symbolically. All right, so real quick, back outside from the inside, you guys can see. So I just wanted to show you how beautiful this is right here. A lot of tropical vegetation. A lot of this stuff doesn't really grow in like the capital, but they just planted it here. And look at that, more spear balls. Yeah, they collected them and brought them over here to the museum. So this is again the middle of the museum. It goes, I guess, around. You know, this is an old building. This might have been the courtyard of the plaza. And we're like in the second floor. Tabacon, what we call that. All right. And things where the cows used to go around and make the cane, the sugar cane. My grandma people had that. I remember we used to go and look at this well or whatever this goes. Wow. That's probably an old well. It's filled up. I just wanted to show you guys the spear balls they got here. Let's go back inside. And some more of the metates you guys can see. From 2100 to 1500 BC. That's how old this is in Costa Rica. What you talking about ancient Egypt, man? We're talking about 4,000 years ago. Look what they were making in Costa Rica 4,000 years ago. What you talking about out of Africa theories? America's the true old world. Look at everything we showed everybody. Wow, look at this. So it's a owl with a human head, it says. Wow. This is from 1200 to 500 BC. Come on now. Look at all this. Wow, just like the statues of Chocol in Mexico that Augustus Leprejon found, where you have something, maybe ceremonial, you put in the middle. You see that? Is that a monkey? Wow, look at that. And you got another one right here. It says this was in the Caribbean about 1,800 to 800 BC, 1,000 to 800 BC. This is a... And that's according to their carbon datings, right? We got to trust their dating. It could be way older, you know. Female. Yeah. And it's funny because these are all females. You know, what's the significance about that? The Huguenots. We got an old school printing press machine here. You guys can see. I thought it was a torture device. But yeah, that's an old print press. Pretty cool. Like Benjamin Franklin had. Right here we got a little balcony from the museum. Let me show you guys. All right. San Jose, again, surrounded by mountains. San Jose is a big valley. We got a mountain go around us. We're in a big valley. We're in a big bowl. Yeah, it's nice and warm these days. This is, again, the balcony from the museum. Right? Pretty cool. Go back inside. You guys can see, go right into the plaza right there. Again, and more spear balls. Pretty interesting. It's all right. A lot of high tech, when it comes to the mainstream narratives and history they teach people in Costa Rica. So, I mean, you learn a lot when you come to the museum, but they also try to influence you with some false narratives. But we already know who built that. The Hueta, the Huet people related to the Caribs, Carians. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick tour in the National Museum. I might go to the Jade Museum next. I don't know, I'll see. So we're gonna go in the Jade Museum. El Museo de Jade y de la Cultura Precolombiana. This jade? Like a rock of jade right here, guys. So this is another museum we're going to for the dismount. This is called the Jade Museum. Another cool museum. A lot of jade in Central America. Who really started the jade production? Was it really Asia or us? Like who are the Shang and how do they relate to the Olmec? I got videos on this, guys. So this is, jade is abundant here in these areas. A lot of these jade pieces and even the stone, very similar to what they're calling Olmec jade work or Maya work. Very similar, guys. So Costa Rica split between, we got Mesoamerican culture, the Chorotega and others, and then we got other cultures like the Huetar, both of those are my tribes, but different parts of the Americas, right, coming together here because we're in the middle, right? We're in Central America. It's like a bridge to both worlds, up in northern and southern. And so there's a lot of culture here, a lot of different culture here, guys, all the way from Peru, all the way up from the mound builders meeting here. We have what appears to be like Olmec figurines that you guys can see right there. Now we had all of that coming all the way down to Costa Rica, but they're calling Olmec. I got a picture video, guys. It's going to be called the Out of Olmec Theory. I was trying to say they're calling it Olmec, but like, if you guys watch my Out of Olmec video, you'll see that there's some relationship with people coming from the south as well that help create the so-called Olmec. Olmec seems to be like a term. How do you say that? Like a world culture. Like it was many different nations there that came together and created the so-called Olmec. And people from South America, Central America, coming more south, are part of that as well. And they find the same similar artifacts here, And excuse the quality of this museum because the internet here was bad, so I was getting like a slow feed, but it's pretty good actually. can't believe that we actually found this guy. We have him in black and white. I have him in my videos. I mean, look at that. Do you remember who you are? I wonder if they have the other one that looks like Little Wayne. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at the art around it. Look at all the art. Got jaguar spots, everything. Wow. Body tattoo. Those are two imprint guys. So you see they, you know, how you stamp, like you stamp the signs. They use the ink and stuff or the paint, and that's how you rolled it on. That's pretty cool. So there's not a lot of good internet in this room, guys, but literally these are all filled with artifacts, vases, pottery, stuff like that. You guys can see. There's like so many of them. I can't show you each one and all the little details, but there's so many of these little things. Could these have been toys too, you know, for the children and all that? Like, look at how little these things are. Like, you can take little shots with these. Like, what do you store in here? So little, you know? But, hey, they must have used it for something, right? Pretty cool room. Has a lot of pottery here that you can spend all day just looking at each one in detail, one by one. Thanks for taking this walk with me again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, what's up, fam? So I'm back home. As you guys can see, it got a little cloudy. No more sunny skies. I told you the winter's coming in, and that's what happens in the winter time here in San Jose. It's sunny during the day, and the rain comes in the afternoon. It rains for about 2 or 3 hours, and then it's gone by the nighttime. That's like clockwork every winter or a rainy season. So I just wanted to say thanks for taking a little tour with me in the museums. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the Jade Museum and the National Museum of Costa Rica. Pretty interesting artifacts they had there. I just wanted you guys to go ahead and check that out. And if you're ever in San Jose, make sure to visit those places. Pretty cool, you know, places. So I thought it was interesting. Look at my grape. Look at my grape. It's going good. Look at that. Going good, guys. My peas, my kale, my peppers, my... Yeah, that's enough of that. But hold on, let me get this yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour, and I do want to go ahead before I go. Just remind you, you know, if you're interested, make sure to join or enroll into the university. All the links are in the description of the video. I have a link of the main page pinned to the live chat right now as well. Okay. And you guys saw the history, you know, a lot of that you guys don't even know about. A lot of that is my culture. A lot of that is from the tribes that I descend from, the Chorotega and the Huetar. You know, a lot of people try to exclude me from that history because of what I look like, you know, so I hope you guys are not like that, you know, and correct people when they're doing it. You know, don't just stand by and know people are spitting hijack and being racist or prejudiced when they don't know the person's genealogy. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope you guys are better than that. Let me go ahead and say hi real quick. Let me say hi real quick. Hold on. Pura vida, mi gente. Oh, shit. Where did that hack come from? I think I was trying it out earlier. It was funny. Okay. Yeah. Pura vida, mi gente. You know, I'm still rocking this is turquoise. Still rocking like the ancestor. Yo, they had the jade and all that and all the gold. And you know, I'm not too big on the gold and silver stuff, but I used to be when I was younger. My dad used to always be rocking chains. Yeah, this is my two bodyguards right here. Yeah, two bodyguards. So I hope you guys enjoyed those little tours we did in the museums, you know, just for joining me live. Thank you. The most important thing is that you guys understand that I'm about to be you know, giving a course in this online university, Royal Tribal University. Okay. Let me just share that again. Let me just share that again. Okay. Well, we start March 15th. Then the next one is April 5th. Well, that's actually from that to that. There's 4 classes. So that's the time range. I hope you guys actually do come through, you know. Even if you're already expert in the research that we've shown here all these years, hope you guys can come through either way and support. And let me get this right here. I know Olmec is here. On Mayo, hold on, let me open that. On Mayo.
Zoom.us.
Whoa.
Zoom share toolbar. Voiceover off.
Oh, what is that? What the hell? We're gonna go out with Mayo. All right. Mayo. Hold on. Not yet, not yet. So shout out to all my music producers, right? Shout out to all the music producers. Make sure you guys enroll to the university if you're interested. All right, don't do it by force just because I'm saying it. I want you guys to be interested as well. All right. Check it out. I think you guys will enjoy it very much. And check out the other courses. Very important. Most importantly, actually. Well, most importantly, it's everything, but I just want to emphasize they have other courses. Make sure you check them out if you're interested, especially the whole law ones. Okay, it's very important, I would say, to know those as well. All right. Again, shout out to the music producers. Shout out to everybody that came through in the live chat. I got an interview to do in 30 minutes. It's an extensive interview. He sent me the whole breakdown. I was like, whoa. So we'll see what they're gonna. It's a lot of questions. Shout out to the crew at Royal Tribal University for the opportunity. All right. I always wanted to do this. I can't do this in mainstream institutions, so we're gonna do it our way, the best way, Hawa's way. All right. With the breath, with the pura vida. All right. Hey, where'd you guys go, man? Can't even see the chat, and there we go. Okay. But thank you for coming through. Appreciate you guys, all right? Much love and respect. Pura vida, mi gente. Wow.